In today's video, I'm going to show you what not to do in Desolation Point if you're first spawning here on Interloper. So, if you want a couple laughs, come along for the ride.
That's cute. Now that was just luck.
Hi there, my name is Jokin' Jake, and we spawned in Desolation Point.
Let's run over here real quick. I should be stopping to grab some things along the way, but I am impatient. So I'm going to run right away to where I want to go.
Desolation Point has a few good things going for it. A guaranteed stib,
Just that real
3
quick.
marine flares, a safe which you can crack,
And
a
let's see
forge.
here.
You can also find a cup of coffee here, a bedroll here, a
If
hacksaw
I had a pry
here,
bar or a hatchet,
but
I
you
could
cannot find a
pick
hammer.
those up.
And if you're on Interloper like I
will
am,
get
you're going to
the
have to go
mushrooms
somewhere to
for
find
that
that hammer.
forge.
So that way you can forge.
Another good thing about Desolation Point is it has a bunch of coal. I have a run going right now where I'm in Desolation Point and I'm on day 26. I absolutely cannot stand it when the wind is blowing in my face. It angers me. Does it anger you too? Probably. So on Interloper you need about 30 sticks, maybe 35 depending on the weather outside, especially in the early game, to get warm if you want to start a fire. So that'll be the goal. You can also find a bedroll in Desolation Point. Search these things, which they usually have nothing there. Don't know why I wasted my time with that. Get a stone real quick. Now if we catch 3 bunnies and we harvest for 3 rabbit pelts and 1 gut, we'll have enough to make the bunny hat. What is it called anyways? There's wolves around here, so you might not want to hang on to the rabbits as you hunt. See where the other one ran off to. There he is. We can get him real quick. There we go. As a bonus, we get a stick. Yay! The deer are scared of the wolf. Now we can head right on over to the lighthouse, which of course you can't see very well. Or we could head over across the bridge to the Riken, where the forge is located. I think it better to go straight to the lighthouse here. Oh man, there's that wolf right there too. As I die to a wolf, just try not to look, okay? While I die to this wolf. Absolutely one thing you never want to do is you never want to do that to the wolf. That would be aiming your rock throw. That's a bad idea. Alright, well let's see if the moose is home. The moose is not on the bridge today. And I don't see the moose over there today. Check real quick. All of our levels are looking good. Hypothermia is at about 25%, as is frostbite risk. If the wind weren't blowing straight towards us, we would be able to run just a teeny bit faster. Now there's another wolf, but he's not going to aggro us because we're already being aggroed by the second wolf. I have seen in some situations where you could be aggroed by 2 wolves. Now isn't that nice? We could just take a shortcut here because we'll head on over to the whale processing. Oh, look at this. Some fuel for our fire. Alrighty. So, oh, look at this. Tin of sardines. It's at 69%. Hey. It's a little bit suspicious. Now, actually, in order to get the marine flares, we need to get... Hey, look at this. More food. In order to get the... Let's get rid of this wolf real quick, shall we? Yeah, he's not that close. I think I'm good for now. In order to get the marine flares, you need to get the key from the Riken. So... Oh, God. Here we go. Where is he? There's one of them. There he is. Alright, now that he's over there, gonna corner us here. That's alright. Oh, you could say that was a little bit hairy.
I'm gonna break down these bunnies and I'll meet you guys outside.
Alright, the wolf has had time to leave us alone. We should find matches in here. Frostbite risk is about halfway. We can find some decent clothing in here if we're lucky. However, I don't believe this is a lucky run. So, the first goal is to find the matches. This is going to be the flare gun.
Can't be too careful.
Not very useful to us right now. So what do we do with things that aren't useful? We set them down. Okay, oh yeah, we could have matches over here as well. There's just some things that I'm not going to go through right now. And there's no matches here either. Okay. That could be a good thing, I guess. It could mean the bedrolls in here. Maybe the hacksaw. That'd be nice. If we got the hacksaw this early. Or the bedroll. Should be some sort of cloth in here. Nope. Maybe in here. Okay, we get chips this time. That's alright. We will probably find a cup of coffee here as well. Usually, I think usually I find coffee here. I'm not sure. Sometimes there's gloves in there. Hey, look at that. 1 cup of coffee coming right up. And we have dog food, which is really good. We have the antibiotics as well, which will get rid of any food poisoning that we get. Okay, so just some food items there. Hey, look at this. We got a flare. Alright, cool. I believe if we light the flare, we will start warming up. Let's see. Yep, and there's the bedroll. Check it out. Now, it used to be, you'd have to break down those crates. Wrong button, sorry. In order to get the bedroll, but now you can just move them. So that's pretty nice. So we have the bedroll, which is good. That means I can make some progress on the badge I'm trying to accomplish right now. Yeah, I didn't think the hacksaw would be there because we got the bedroll. Sometimes there's a marine flare. No, not a marine flare, just a regular flare. Okay, well then let's just take this chance to go through the save. Okay, so we got the tinder and food safe, which isn't terrible. And just like that, we've searched the entire place. Actually, we haven't searched the entire place. I didn't search any of the lockers. Yeah. What is that? It's just the water. Okay, so we haven't found matches yet, but we do have a fire source. So the goal now is to get over to this coal mine and get some coal. Then we could start the fire, get the cooking process going. We could catch one more bunny, we could harvest that, and then we'll have everything we need for the hat. And actually, I'm not sure if there's another 4 bunnies in this region, to be honest. Because we'd need another 4 bunnies to get the gloves. I'm gonna pick up some coal in here and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Go ahead and start the fire right here because it's very protected. There, okay, we'll just go with that. Oh, you stupid idiot. I need to make my way over. Actually, I could go to the Riken and get a marine flare. I could do that on the way to get the other bunny. If I don't get ambushed by a wolf. Which is quite possible. I don't think there is guaranteed matches in Desolation Point. There's just a couple places where they could be. So bear with me a moment. And we'll hop over to the Riken real quick. The good news is that I have a bunch of coal now. And a bedroll. So now I just need to get source of fire. Source of flame. Well, let's just hop down here real quick. And there's always a rope in Matt's truck. Almost always. No moose. I don't see a moose. A general tip is you're gonna want to get to the Riken while it's light out. Because you cannot move anything around in the Riken. It doesn't have the safe house customization. Navigating it in the dark is possible, I suppose. However, it's difficult. I mean, it's daylight right now. It's difficult to navigate as it is, so. Alright, so let's get here into the Riken. Once I get my fire started and I start doing all the cooking and stuff, I'll reflect on what I did right and what I did wrong. Obviously, number one mistake, which I can just say right now, letting the flare burn out without starting a new fire. Goodness gracious. So, okay, he knows we're over there. And if you look, he hasn't found us right away. He knows where we were. So he's going to go to the location that we were at. And then once he figures out we're not there, that's when he'll come to where we are currently. See, there he is. Now he's coming towards us. There's another wolf. And he's running away because that other wolf's already aggroed us. So, how close is he? Okay, we still got some time. Just running my little heart out here, aren't I? Let's just pray we don't run into the bear. Now that would be a real problem. So the goal is to get... Oh wow, frostbite is high. We could possibly get matches here. Nope, we got nothing. Let's not run into the bear. But then we'll go catch another bunny real quick and we'll head back to the trailer.
Here's the good stuff.
There could be some food to my right, but I'm not gonna go for it right now. I'm gonna go straight for this bunny that's over here. And there's a bunch of wolves over here as well, so. Okay, nothing. Man, we're not getting lucky with the matches though. So the bunny is gonna be... There, right there. Oh, so close. But yet so far. Okay, let's see. Can I catch the bunny before I get frostbite? Have you ever caught the bunny, but then he got away because you weren't able to pick it up fast enough? Yeah, I've done that before too. It's quite annoying. So, just be careful going around the rocks. Okay, so there's the wolf. Do we have enough time to evade him? We have a little time. We use that rock as sort of like a barrier and just run up here real quick. Okay, that's a blocked way. He's over there, so we're good. Okay, good. Oh, we got stuck. Okay, there we go. Now we can just run right over here. Check this real quick. Nothing. Well, my golly gosh. Okay, we have another wolf. Not exactly sure where this one is though.
I'm gonna harvest this bunny real quick and I'll pick it up right afterward.
What you want to do is you always want to cook your cup of coffee. I just want to put this with the other ones real quick. All right, there we go. Should be able to start a fire here. All right, we'll throw some coal on. Just enough. Once our temp starts rising, that is when we'll start harvesting. We could cook some water. We can do some coffee real quick. Actually, we'll fast track that. Alrighty. We got 5 hours on the fire, so let's sleep for... Let's try 2 hours at first. Okay, that worked. Do another 2 hours. Alrighty, nice. This is probably the one that's going to bite us right in the... Okay, still good. There's some rose hips that I can get around here, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Gonna gather all these precious little berries. Why is there only 2? Hey, look at that. We got some spray paint. Probably the most useful tool in the long dark. Absolutely, would not leave home without it. Now, I thought there was more than 2 rosehip plants, so I guess I'm tripping. So did a wolf just aggro us? Yeah, he did. Trying to think, where's some more rosehip plants? Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. I'm not scared of you, wolf. Like, seriously, bro. Oh, I'm not scared of you. Oh, look at that. Well, he's gone. We don't have enough to make rosehip tea. That's fine. Still got an hour on the fire, and it's still dark, so I'm gonna sleep a little longer. 2 hours. Let's go for 3 hours. That's pushing it, I think. Who knows, maybe we should risk it for the biscuit. Alright, let's risk it for the biscuit. Wow. Okay, it's light out. Let's move. Plenty of torches, and the only way the torches are going to go out is if we stumble across bad weather, which we might. Place a tea down. Force it to finish real quick. And I'm gonna leave it here. And then we'll leave the other way. Wait, wrong way. Nope, right way. Oh, look at that. I didn't search here. Huh, disinfectant. Okay, let's hope we don't need that. Okay, we have fog. That's good. Be careful of the roaming bear. I don't see the bear. Okay. What we can do is head over to the Riken real quick and search it properly. And then we'll head on over to... Then we'll head on over to the lighthouse. Okay, enough supplies for our rabbit skin hat. Looks like we have cloth. Okay, we can use that to make bandages, which we will need. The way I move, I always get a sprain. Alrighty. It's all good. Let's grab this coal. Oh, here, more coal. Another bandage. Awesome. We might be able to find food upstairs. So, if we keep going over this way, we'll find a book, of course. This one is about fishing. Now that's going to raise your fishing skill by a certain amount. Let's see. 10 points. So that means probably all books, if they only take 5 hours to read, increase your skill by 10 points. That's my guess. Although, hey, look at this. We got some food. I called it. I definitely called it. I have found... Okay, so we got the flask. I guess we can try out the flask. I don't really use the flask. I don't. But we can try it out, I suppose. Quick way back downstairs. Plus also, save your game. Haha. For those of us that are playing on the PlayStation, we know how important it is to save our games. Yes, we do. Okay. Now if we were to go over here real quick, which we have enough energy to do, so let's just do it. Right here between these rocks. Up this slope, down this slope. Yeah, we have 2 bunnies. Okay. Not really worried about the bunnies right now. We have a deer. We have 2 doe. Okay. We have sticks. Yes. But the other thing that I wanted to get was some feathers. So we have a feather here. Well, sometimes there's a deer carcass here, and that usually has more feathers associated with it, so... Okay, well, yeah, we didn't get... That's okay. We got another stick. We're gonna need about like 30 sticks. Oh, we got some old man beard. And then on the way to the lighthouse, we're going to grab some... yeah, I could have gone to do some beach combing, but... Oh, look, and the moose is here too. So that's a little bit annoying. That's okay. We can deal with the moose. I could show you how to deal with the moose if you want. We only have a little bit of temperature gauge left, about 1/4 of a meter, before we need to be inside or someplace warm. Yeah, so the best thing to do for the moose is just to avoid him for now. Looks like we're running right into the wind again, as we're not even heavy, but we cannot run fast. Not able to run very fast at all. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. Alright. Okay. So we just got the hypothermia risk notification. I've not gone this way before, but suppose it's worth a try, as it should come out in the same place. Yeah. Alright, cool. And they put bunnies over there as well now, so Surprised he didn't catch a bunny. But yeah, like I was saying, on the way to Desolation Point Lighthouse, we will grab some more rose hips. And the wolf cannot follow us over these bridges. So, we're good. Here's the rose hips. So that's 2 more plants. And as you know, every 3 plants makes a tea. The wind is not blowing the flag in the direction that I want. Sometimes there's a a corpse over here. Okay, not true today. Absolutely. Do not let the torch blow out. Or burn out, I should say. Okay, and just like that, we are someplace warm. Look at this. We got some oats. Oats are very good. We have more oil. Did I get oil already on this run? Can't. Nope, I couldn't remember, but I didn't. Okay. Alright, we got a t-shirt. Sweatshirt, I should say. Okay, actually, put those down before I do anything else. Gonna search this place. We have a stem here, of course. Okay, now a wilderness kitchen, a book all about cooking. So that's gonna raise your cooking level by 10 points rather. And there's our emergency stem. I haven't found any tin here, which is kind of a little bit odd. Okay, and of course we have the film, and we have the spray paint, and we have more lockers, which I really don't want to search. Sometimes you'll find something up here. Of course, not today. The moose, that's where we just were. Crazy. Alright, let's take the shortcut down. Oh, can we get it? No, doesn't look like we got it. Close though. I should warm up while I'm here. I have no tinder. That's okay. I'll just make some. You're gonna run into this problem a lot into Desolation Point, as there's no cattails here. So if I'm holding the torch, then it will give me the bonus. That's so crazy. I actually have to be in a close proximity to it. So what you'll probably notice is that it's a lot harder to start a fire when you only have a few tinder on you. And I have 2 more mushrooms that I need to harvest in order to make a tea. So what I can do is I can put that on. I can put this on. And that'll help me warm up real quick, save the torch, and harvest the mushrooms, because we always want to have a cup of mushroom tea on us. And then we'll drink the mushroom tea. and then we'll cook the mushroom tea, and then we'll harvest the rose hips. Alright, so we'll cook the next rose hip tea, which is going to give us 1 torch. And that is going to be enough torches, yes, to make it. Wow, 2 100% torches. That's very nice. And that should be enough torches to make it all the way over to the next region, which is where we'll sleep. We might get lucky, we might find... Oh, we still have a... We might get lucky, we might find a fish dinner on the way over there. So on the way out, we're gonna take a stop at Katie's secluded corner. There's some more firewood over here, which we can grab real quick. I haven't trapped any bunnies yet. I mean, obviously I trapped them in story mode, but there is, you can see them just off in the distance, some boats, some ruined boats over there that you can search. You can search up for some food. Hey, look at this, we found some food and we found a hat. All right, cool, I'll take the hat for sure. And it's a brand new one. Cool, cool. 2 fish, wow. It's gamey, so it's 79%, wow. That was like 77%. Well, we're gonna be smelly again. That's okay, because once we get to Katie's secluded corner, we'll do some cooking. Oh, and there is some bunnies over here, isn't there? Yeah. Alright, this is perfect. Okay, looking good. I'm failing to see the bunnies. I don't want those. What am I doing? What am I doing? And there's a deer carcass over here as well. So I guess we'll just do all that then real quick. We're gonna cook up the fish. We'll cook up the fish. We're going to grab a deer skin. Then once we have 2 deer skin, actually we need 2 deer skin and 4 guts. So, and I'm not gonna go back and get the bunnies for their guts. So every deer carcass we come across, 2 of those is a chance to make the deer skin boots. So I suppose I could just get all that stuff going right now. And we have another can, so we can make double the amount of water. The weather has been very nice though, so I venture to say it's gonna turn on us. But that's okay because we are so close to leaving this region. I think we kind of got what we came for here, so let's put 1 fire here. Ooh, we only have 1 tinder. Please, come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. Sweet, nice. So what we'll do is we'll start the water right away because we are in desperate need of water.
I'm gonna harvest this deer real quick and I'll pick it up right afterwards.
So let's just go. It's not that far. I'm 51. I'm 51 pounds right now. So we shouldn't move that slow unless we're actually walking into the wind. And if luck is with us, we will make it out alive. That's okay, we have a flare. Oh, luck is not with us. Haha. Well, you know what? If we get in real trouble, we still have an emergency stim on us. Not that I should be using it in this situation, but it's really up to me, so. And it's up to you. If you're in this situation and you want to use your stim, you just go right ahead. You know, and you're gonna live to fight another day. That's the whole thing behind the stim. Now, we do have a bedroll on us, we have coal on us, so if we can make it just a little bit farther, we should be able to recover most of our health. However, that's not a guarantee. If the weather would just cooperate a little bit. But our temperature gauge is only going down not that fast right now. So we have a few moments left. So I'm gonna go ahead and push it. Our exit is just over there. Okay, good there. Good there. Here we go. This is it. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this is not it. Not yet. Look at that. The wolf is tracking me now. So we don't have much time. We don't have much time at all. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stim. We don't have a tool to harvest those anyways, so we're good. Just gonna keep going here. We can't get those either, unfortunately. So it turns out that I actually went the wrong way. Oh God, again I went the wrong way. Oh, now that's cute. Now that was just luck, is what that was. My God. Come on, get there, get there. And here we are back at the starting point. We were all types of smelly. All types of smelly, man. Hey, alright. What a great decision. Although it was a bad choice, it was a good choice. Because now we are at safety. I don't feel so good, he says. Put all that down. How much coal do I have on me? 7. Not quite enough coal. Should be some more coal here. Yes. Okay, 10 coal. No usable tool. Well, and now we've come on our second problem. Yeah, we knew it was just a matter of time before the wind blew our fire out, so really should have expected it.
It worked.
Okay, before we go any farther, let's see if we can get the bedroll in here. We can. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and put 8 coal on the fire. We'll drink.
Yes.
I don't remember eating all that other fish. Maybe I did. Huh. Weird. Drop it all. Okay. We'll go ahead and risk it for the biscuit. So with 7 hours on the fire. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but whatever. I did. We have our water meter completely full. We're gonna go ahead and sleep for 10 hours. And look at that, woke up fully rested. And that's gonna be it for today's episode. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Maybe comment on things you thought I could have done differently, or if this video helped you at all. Appreciate any feedback. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.